XD Caneville, Footballville. We back, man. Listen, everybody watching, go to the Footballville YouTube page. Click the logo down there where it says the number of subscribers. Go to the page. Go to community. It's a whole section there, information that we give. Posts that we got up there. There's a section that YouTube created a couple years ago. A lot of y'all don't know it exists. For the members, that's where your goal at, man. That's the goal is in the community section for the members. We release videos to you early. Right now the Camera Kitchen video is already up. That's where we give you your information, the exclusive information. So click the logo down there where the subscribers at. Go to the community section. Check out the section, man. It's gonna be some info in there. Been info in there. You guys be surprised at what you see. Listen, this week it came out. We was wondering, was Miami looking for a defensive coordinator? Was Baker headed to Tulsa somewhere? And Manny came out with the staff, and they played musical chairs. They played musical chairs. I will let X talk about it, but yeah, they played musical chairs and pushed a couple things around and gave y'all what y'all want with the defense. What happened, man? What's new?
They didn't get what they wanted. Like everybody.
Oh no, everybody wants Manny to call the play. They were telling Manny to take the playbook for the last 2 years, right?
Yeah, and then they still wanted a defensive coordinator, a new defensive coordinator. So, but okay, Banner leaves. In comes T-Rob. T-Rob is this new secondary coach. Everybody trying to figure out, is T-Rob coaching both safeties and corners?
Right.
T-Rob is over the entire secondary room.
Right.
But he's coaching the safeties specifically.
Right.
DVD is going to go take a job with Banner at Utah State. DVD stays. DVD's is the new cornerback coach. DVD and Al Rump switch. That's the musical chairs that Darryl was talking about. Right. They switched. Rump is now.
So wait, back up for a second. 1 second. I didn't mean to cut you off. So be honest. So to be clear, DVD was going to go with Banda.
With Banda.
Right. Yeah. Like you just said, DVD was going to go with Banda, and I try to explain to y'all sometimes. It's not about he was wrong. No, it's not about wrong. These things are fluent sometimes. Sometimes it's like they're moving at their emotion, like things are happening at real time. So yeah, DVD was gonna go to Banda, another spot come open. It was gonna go with Banda, another spot comes open. Now all of a sudden he got to make a decision, but that's how life is, man. So it's not always about being right, who's wrong. Just like recruiting sometimes. Sometimes kids change their mind last minute, boom. And then when you guys get it, it's just black and white. All you get is the information. Y'all don't get what it went into the information. But go ahead, bro.
Yeah, so DVD, the new cornerback coach, Rump is with recruiting on the defensive side. So that leaves Baker, Packy, and Coach Stroud. Coach Stroud, he leaves, but he goes back into like player personnel, senior player personnel, something like that. Right. In comes former defensive line coach Jesse Simpson, who left and went to Atlanta. I'm cool with that because he did a great job with Willis. Yeah. With Gerald Willis in the D-line. He did an outstanding job with it, so I'm good with that. Now that leaves us Baker and Packy. Packy stays with striker and special teams. I'm okay special teams wise with Packy. I'm not happy with the striker thing. I don't even know what that's about. Like, either let the strikers go with the defensive backs or let them go with the linebackers. One or the other.
Why are they separate?
Yeah, like why is it separate? Because I mean they actually are defensive back, so like let them go with the defensive back. But okay, whatever. Now Baker is left. Baker, it's been rumors Baker's probably going to go get another defensive coordinator job, right. Or Baker is not happy. He's going to get demoted, which is what eventually happens. Yeah. Baker, you're still the DC, but you're not calling plays.
Right.
So now Manny Diaz says he's going to take over the defense back again.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, anything else? Mike Rump. The problem.
and the fans had a major problem with this because they were like, well, hold on, how you going to take cornerback from him and make him recruiting when he couldn't land any cornerbacks? So That was a whole ruckus right there.
Can we clear something up for the brother Mike Rump? Can we get this out here? And T, you can get involved with this. Mike Rump and all the failures that people are pinning on him, right? With the recruits.
Yeah, it wasn't mainly on him.
Is it his fault?
No.
Are those his schools? Is that his area? What area does he recruit?
They
West
gave
Palm
Mike.
somewhere, right?
They gave Mike Rump
Like
a
up-
Pacific area was basically
Up north,
Broward,
like West
Broward
Palm.
to probably like Broward to maybe I don't think he go to West Palm.
So what area did Banner recruit?
Banner recruits around. Banner recruits around, and that's where the miscommunication
Because I know where I used to
comes.
see him at. Right.
Banner basically you got Baker. I mean not Baker. Diaz and Banner. Them are the two recruiters that's going wherever they could go.
Wherever they go, wherever they float around.
Yeah, so Rump is going to get some kids, and he still needs an okay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So everything Rump recruits, he can't just say, "Oh, I want them because I like them." He got to say, "Man, I got to get approved."
You gotta get approved through the recruiting.
Yeah.
What was his
Had
title?
to change.
The recruiting. What was his title? Recruiting. He was like head of recruit. Wasn't he something like that?
Who?
The position. They had to get recruited through
By the position coach.
coach.
The defensive
right,
back
right,
coach.
Right.
So a few corners, a few defensive backs aren't at U1 because of certain situations.
Right. But I heard the word is that Rump wanted a few kids that they didn't take.
Yeah. One of them just came back.
And later, I'm gonna tell y'all the whole story about one that I was trying to beg them to take, and they didn't take him, and he just won that championship. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So now the defense is different. So Manny's calling the defense. Baker's the defensive coordinator. How does this work, bro?
Basically, from the way that Manny explained it is, Baker's going to basically, he's basically going to orchestrate the whole defense through the week. Manny will just call it on game day. I don't even know how that's going to work because I'm like, well, what if he calls something that you don't like, Manny? Like, I thought it was supposed to be the other way around. Like,
right.
Manny, you orchestrated. And then Baker, you know what I'm saying? So now, is Baker either going to be on the sideline or is he going to be up top? Now, that's where,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, we need the help at. But my biggest concern with that was that leaves Baker still coaching the linebackers. Our linebacker play was horrible.
Right.
I don't see how he's still coaching the linebackers when they played like that last year. That was the worst. 39 tackles for our lead linebacker.
The only way it could possibly work is if Baker's the defensive coordinator and Manny's calling the defense. They got to be on the same page. It ain't like Baker got the defense all week long and Manny just coming down on Saturday and like, give me the playbook. Either one or two things. They running the defense that they both run. It's their defense, and it's been their defense.
They run the same defense. Run the same defense.
So it's been their defense.
It's their defense.
So this is my take. Let's stop trying to fool the people. You know what I'm saying? They've been in cahoots with the defense, right?
It's been Manny.
But I think Manny says out his mouth, "I'm gonna call the defense. I'll call it on game day," and that makes fans happy.
I think with Manny calling it, maybe Manny understands and got a better feel for calling certain plays, which I could agree with that. He has a better feel. He knows when to blitz. He knows when to turn the heat up, stuff like that. Baker, it just seemed like Baker didn't understand that. Like he didn't know when to turn it up.
At what point did so throughout the year, right? You think Manny was just watching and was like,
I mean, Manny was
observing.
observing.
I'm gonna take these calls.
Yeah, Manny was observing. I mean, he obviously, even before the North Carolina game, the Louisville game, we go in and we beat them, but still, like, they putting up too many points. You know what I'm saying? They ain't supposed to be putting up this many yards, this many points. Other teams,
bro. Look, I think they've been in cahoots. I think they've been in cahoots together. I think they was game planning before the game together. I think it was always together. I mean, I think it's no different than if you was the offensive coordinator and you became the head coach and you brought in the offensive coordinator. You know what I'm saying? But you like, we're gonna run the same offense. We was running the same offense we ran when we was at Sarasota State. You know what I'm saying? Y'all run the same offense. So I know what's going on. It's the same thing. So I think they were always in cahoots, though. I don't.
Well, and that's the thing I keep telling people. I say it's been Manny Diaz defense from day one.
From day one.
So a lot of people like, oh, I don't like Baker defense. That's not his defense. It's Manny Diaz
That's
defense. They
their
run
defense.
the same exact defense.
Yeah, Baker said it in press conferences. He said
It's
it.
theirs.
Yeah, he said this is, and he even looks confused when you ask him. He's like, it's not my, like, it's our defense. Like, it's the defense. We run. Like, it's not my defense. It's our defense. Like, he even said it. But I don't see anything really. Nothing's going to change really with the scheme unless they change it. Unless they go in and say, hey, this is different. We're going to do this different. Everything that we've seen in the past is what we're going to see. If y'all think Manny is some super play caller, then he got Alabama first, and we're gonna see how we're gonna see. You know what I'm saying? But I just think that it was always together. I don't think that there was. I think Manny had a headset on. He wasn't listening to the offense. I think he had a headset on because he was in with the defense. You know what I'm saying? I think it was always together. They did it together. Can he get more out of the players? Maybe Manny's voice could get more out of the players.
I know his last season coaching defense at UM, 2018, the defense was great. We were like top 5 in the nation.
Who they had? Chad?
Jared Willis.
Chad?
I think Chad was gone. Chad was
Jackson?
gone. Was Joe Jackson? I think Joe Jackson was there, yeah.
So who they had?
Jaquan,
Mike
Red
Jackson?
Wine. I think Mike Jackson still there?
Them boys ain't walking through that door.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
They might be there, but they young.
But that's why I keep telling. Go back to what we said last week. He was playing. He had golden players.
Ooh, listen, yeah. I mean, when I went to pro day that year, and I saw Joe Jackson like close with his shirt off, and I was like, my God, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like who this guy, man?
He was there that year.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, man, these boys huge. It was Joe Jackson. It was Willis. I think it was
Willis, Mike Jackson, Red Wine, Jaquan, all of them.
Nah, they not. Yeah, those.
We sat there and watched Red Wine run like a 4-4, and I was like,
Who the linebackers was?
Shaq and Mike.
Shaq and Mike.
Shaq and Mike.
Yeah, I mean those names aren't there. You know what I'm saying? But so that had a lot to do with it.
A lot to do with it. You know what I'm saying? The players was a lot older, seasoned. And I'm not saying that we don't have them type of players. We got them. I mean, is somebody gonna get it out of them? You know what I'm saying? I see Nesta like Willis, but are we gonna get him out of him?
Do college coaches get demoted often?
Nah, they get demoted. They get fired or they leaving. I don't think so.
College coaches, if you count college coaches like getting demoted, like, hey man, you go coach kickers. No.
Well, you know what? Coordinators. Yeah, it does happen for coordinators.
Yeah.
It does happen. Like the head coach will feel like, man, it ain't working, so I'm gonna take over now. You know what I'm saying? It does happen a lot.
But I've seen.
Yeah, it does happen. That happens.
I've seen head coaches take over. But I'm just saying. I mean, I was trying to think of like some situations where
not on the off season. The off season to say, well, I'm gonna start telling. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They do it during the season, but on off season that's rare. Like I don't think I ever heard of that happening before, but I know I've seen it during the season. That happens in college and NFL. So
y'all think Manny on the hot seat?
He's on the hot seat.
You think he on the hot seat, T?
He's
just improved, right? Is his second year he improved as a head coach? I don't know. It's kind of, is he on the hot seat or isn't he on the hot seat? I mean, it's kind of confusing.
He on the hot seat because it's not about us improving. It's about the way we losing games. We lost 3 games this year, and it's like 2 of them games we gave 0 effort.
You think University of Miami care about football like that, or you think the fans care about football like that?
They don't. I wrote a whole tweet about that. I say, man, I wish our school cared about football like that.
I think the fans care like that, but I don't know if Miami cares like, you can't beat Alabama, get out of here. I don't think they care like that.
No, yeah, the school, like, man, look, we gonna keep our kids graduating and building.
Right.
But
so
he's definitely on the hot seat because, some alumni saying, hey, boy, board of trustees, look, man, we gotta get it together. You know what I'm
think
saying?
some
We
alumni-
gave you everything you
Right.
needed.
Yeah.
First year, you fired the whole officer staff. Second year, you know what I'm saying, it's duplicate. So now, it's like I say, now it's on you.
Right.
The whole success is on you. If it's successful, it's on you. If it's unsuccessful, it's on you.
Right.
What are you gonna do with it? You know what I'm saying? I say he's on the hot seat. I mean,
Yeah.
we can't. I mean, the school got to start thinking like, man, we can't just keep having these 8-3 seasons, 9-4. That's not. You know what I'm saying?
I think they just look at it as improvement. They hired a young coach, so obviously they was willing to grow with him, and I just think they may just be looking at it as he improved from his first year.
I mean, obviously, you go from what first year was 6 or 7, right?
Yeah.
And then you go 8-3. Yeah, that's a dramatic improvement. But then it's in the pandemic year, so do we even count that year?
Boy, if we went backwards from 6 and 7.
You know what I'm saying?
Boy, we would have went backwards with 6 and 7.
Also, I think the reason why he might not be on the hot seat is because the way he recruited this class.
I mean,
the recruiting class
yeah.
helped him a lot. The fact that he came in and brought up in the top class, so that helped him a lot. But now what you gonna do with it? Like you get the top class, it's gonna be effective on the field. That's what really matters. But like yeah, you're right. The fans are more hot seat than the school. The school say, hey, they graduating,
Right.
no trouble, now we good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. But yeah, all right, man. Y'all stay locked in with us, man. Make sure you hit like, share it to your text groups. I know y'all got these secret text groups out here with all this bad information in it. And say it to your group, man. Y'all get people involved. And if you really care, man, hit the join button down there. Should be a blue button down there. iPhone, man, y'all gotta go to Google or something, figure out. X, man, I'm D. Out here.
It's gonna take 3 motherfucking days, and that's what